Hey, crypto heads, it's the Goose with the Cryptic Paranormal Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody was so still. I thought, oh my god, it froze up.
It's gonna be one of those days.
I know.
I was trying to share the show, but the world is in shambles right now. I don't know what's going on.
Between retrogrades and solar flares and Mars doors opening, I don't know. It's
That
crazy.
door didn't open. It's a rock formation.
We'll get into that here in a second after we just say hello to everybody.
All right. Well, hello. I'll be right back, guys. Seriously,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, that was quick.
Right.
But hey, crypto heads, it's the Goose with the Cryptic Paranormal Show. I'll try that again. I seriously thought everybody was just frozen because I've been having nothing but, seriously, computer problems for like the last 45 minutes trying to get signed on to this. But excited to be back. It was a busy week last week. I was on vacation. I know Dee was out there selling houses and houses and houses.
Yeah.
How's it been going?
It's good. It's going good. I'm still in the honeymoon phase, I guess. I still love my job, so
I'll give it time. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not great. There's,
Right.
I have bad days, but I seriously love my job.
I don't think any job, even if you love your job 100%, there's always going to be a bad day here and there. So
because here's the thing, I do work with other people.
Right.
It's like one of those things, I'm not afraid to drive if I'm the only one on the road. But the fact is there's other people out there.
Yep.
And I can't control their behavior. So,
yeah,
sometimes you just got to deal with shitty people who clearly don't watch the show and know to just not be an asshole. So
they're not listening to what we're throwing out there for them.
They should tune in.
Not everybody could be as amazing and cool as we are all the time.
Good luck.
Yeah, there's definitely some retrograde shit happening. Gatorade, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. It just been feeling like today, just everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong today at work.
Yeah.
We kept throwing all these crazy locations that were 2 hours out of my way, and then they take them off and be like, okay, coll, and then here's this one, and no. And every pickup and delivery was in an apartment with no elevator. My body is just saying, dude,
yeah,
you ain't built for this anymore.
Well, then it was hot today too.
Yeah, right. It was 89 degrees, 90 degrees almost, and
yeah,
it was rough.
We're not made for that kind of weather.
No, and on top of it, we're not the only show on 8:30 tonight. There's I was looking through all the shows, all the things for tonight, and there's a million shows on. I know Adam's on another show.
Yeah.
You got Russ, who was a guest on our show. It's got a show going on tonight, so it's and then I get home, and then all the computer issues. It's just okay, I'm done venting. All right,
okay,
I'm done venting.
Okay, good. That was way too long.
So what's going on at have you been up? Have you had any time to go over to Madison and check things out, or?
No, we did.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Hi.
No, actually,
better without him. Be honest with you.
Last weekend, Heisenberg and I.
That's right.
Went to the Lake County Historical Society to help run their ghost hunt.
Oh, did we now?
Yeah. Listen, I've been very busy at work.
So bye.
I literally work from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. And last Friday, I get a text from Heisenberg, and it just says, and I knew exactly what it was. I forgot.
So that's all her next message was.
You forgot what?
Next text message.
She would have to show up, man.
I forgot. I totally forgot, Goose.
I was sitting there and I'm like, I held out enough. And I was like,
He just put and I knew. I was like, because first of all, I was like, why is he texting me? Not in the group chat or anything. He never just texts me. And then so I was like, fuck, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'll leave now. So I left, and I mean, whatever.
You got there. We only went through 2 rooms by that time.
Really? Okay.
It was fine. Yeah. It was good. It was a really good night, though.
Was it
actually better when she got there because I was not into it. I was into it.
Yeah.
I was tired, and I didn't really know the history that much of that place.
That was that was a Friday night or Saturday?
It was Friday night.
Friday
It's
night.
always Friday night there. I forgot.
Yeah, so I
Friday
didn't
nights
know
are
that.
hard. I can't do Friday nights hardly anymore.
They're hard.
Yeah.
They're hard because you're working all day and then you got to run. I mean, it's a 45 almost hour drive for us to get up there.
Yeah.
After a long day of driving, for me anyways, all day long. It's like-
Right.
I mean, I enjoyed myself. It was fun. I don't know the history that well, I don't think.
Right.
So I'll just ask you on paranormal questions, like, so how many of you guys have done this?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you guys ever had anything? You ever seen anything? Heard anything? Like, I was just going. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because
that's
especially
perfect.
when it's like it was a pretty quiet night.
Yeah.
As far as activity goes. So, when it's quiet, you just have to kind of fill in the time with something else. So that was perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, the guests had a good time. They seemed to like it.
Yeah.
I noticed a lot of repeat guests at that one. Like every time she has it, there's a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the case this time because I wasn't there, but
I think maybe one or two repeat.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's usually a good turnout, and it's always a good time.
Yeah, they had to cut it in half, though, I think.
Yeah.
They have enough volunteers.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean as far as the attendees?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Did you guys have anything come across any interesting activity while you were up there?
We were messing with the Phasma box a bit. There might have been something there, but it was hard.
Yeah, it kind of was. I kind of wasn't like totally into doing the investigating. I kind of was having more fun just like letting the guests mess around with it. Like we did sensory deprivation.
Oh, cool.
I just wanted to do it once, and I did. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, they were loving that though.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Like I always forget. Like it's so much easier to host or help with a public hunt if you just let the guests basically. This is how you use this. You guys want to try it out?
Yeah.
Go for it. And
they were
loving
it. At first,
and watch it happen.
I didn't even bring a flashlight. I forgot all my stuff.
Oh
you did that last time too.
I guess we're both a little bit at fault.
Heisenberg forgot his equipment. I forgot to go. It was a great night.
Well, I could be honest. The last time we did it, you didn't bring much either. I don't think, or you didn't bring anything.
I don't have anything.
And Kathy came up. He's like, he doesn't have anything. I'm like, I got enough. Todd's got enough. Yeah. We all have plenty. I mean, and we don't even need anything the way we go most of the time.
Right.
That's the reason that like I don't think about it half the time.
But I guess when you're helping public hunt, they want to play with the toys because then they get some kind of cool interaction.
Because the guests do love that shit, So
doing well, thank you. Yeah, and it's fun. And there's a big Friday the 13th flashlight torch session.
Flashlight tours. I'm excited.
Nice. I wish I could go, but alas, this is my on-call weekend.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. Boo. So I guess my weekend's starting off with a really awesome Friday the 13th. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I just opened something on my computer.
Ruh-roh.
Dude, I am so tired, man. I had to play the dog trainer here, and she puts us through our paces.
I bet.
I'm like, I'm exhausted.
Behavior is just as much of your responsibility as it is the dog's.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's why I'm like afraid to mess anything up.
Yeah, especially you got a dog. I mean,
yeah.
A Rottweiler. There's a lot of work that goes into a Rottweiler.
Yep.
But it's gonna be an amazing dog. What's her?
Nobody's gonna mess with us.
What's her name again?
Lola.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. She's back home now. She came back on the 9th.
Awesome. She doing okay?
Yeah. Today she was very testy. Like she was testing all the boundaries and everything.
Uh-huh.
I told her, I was like, Anya's coming here at 6:30, buddy. You're in trouble.
Did she like straight up like as soon as she walked in? Yes. That is so funny.
I was like, you little punk.
Right?
Hello, Mum. That's so funny.
But Lincoln's able to be around him now and not get attacked every time.
That's
I mean, she's still a puppy, so she still gets excited, but it's a lot better.
Yeah. And he's still young. I mean, he's thinking that dogs are toys, basically. Still that playback.
Yeah, he thinks he's a dog.
Yeah,
I had to tell him to stop biting me, but he goes like this.
Oh, really?
Oh
he licked my face the other day.
What?
He licked my face the other day.
He licked your face?
Yeah, I was like looking over the side, and he was like, doing the.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm like, you're not a dog.
That's not. Oh, I thought you were talking. Oh my god.
No,
Holy crap.
Lincoln.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's not good. Funny, but not good.
That's funny.
I mean, it was hilarious.
If he
But
starts biting and like chewing on your foot or your
Right.
pant leg, then
Or you like
got a real
walk in
issue.
the room and he's chewing on your slippers or something.
I'll be like, dude, you gotta stop.
So once all this phase is through, like the obedience stuff, then you have to have her come back and teach her how to ghost hunt. Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Start hiding like EMF detectors or like
EMF pumps.
EMF pumps all over the place so you can learn how to spot them and then sniff them out.
That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, she is already big.
Oh yeah, Rottweilers are not.
He's gonna be a big dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my first introduction to a Rottweiler. There was a broken screen door and broken glasses, but I didn't get bit. The dog was just so excited to see somebody new. He just bust through the door, knocked me over, and my glasses went flying.
Nice.
It was a buddy of mine. His mom actually bred them, so she always had like 3 or 4 puppies, and then the mom and dad. So it's like I was always afraid to go to his house.
Yeah, like
Right?
like before we go outside, she's got to stop at the door. We got to tell her it's okay to come out,
Yeah,
and then she does.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. That's good practice. You got to go out. I know. I've seen that before, where you have to lead. You have to like be the one out first.
Yep.
Because you let them out first, they think they're the pack leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that you're there to do their bidding.
Yeah, and she told us, the trainer's like, you're gonna have your hands full. She's a dominant female.
I don't think that's good when the trainer tells you that.
Right. But yeah, Barb, we are looking forward to Parasite Con. I think we're going to be running it in shifts. I think that's the plan.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Here's why. Because my oldest is graduating that Saturday.
Yep.
So I won't be there Saturday, but that's okay because I'm super proud of him and so excited. So
I'll be there Saturday. Dee will be there Sunday. So you all want to go on Sunday?
Yeah. I'll be there both days.
Yeah. If you want to talk to Ray, you can go either day. I'm just going to stare at you.
Do it.
So just like that.
He will, and it'll be hilarious.
Oh, somebody recognized our shirt at the Cryptic Paranormal, or at the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She wasn't abused. I was trying to be all smart mouth, and she wasn't abused.
because she saw the shirt, and then she said, "Oh, do you know Ray?"
And I said no.
Who was it?
It's somebody that you know.
Yeah.
But she listens to the podcast on Spotify. So
yeah, we told her on YouTube.
She's never seen Heisenberg and I. So she didn't know that we were co-hosts on the show. She just asked like, "Oh, you're wearing that shirt. Do you know Ray?" And we're like, I mean, this is our show too.
Yeah, well, she only listens on Spotify. That makes sense.
I forgot that people can do that.
Yeah. I just straight out said I'm not on the show.
Yeah.
Just a super fan. We love Ray.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's watching us right now.
He's so dreamy.
Yeah, because Heisenberg told her to watch on YouTube because she didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, and see, I don't think I see who's watching live on YouTube. I don't know if I do or not. Like, I see their comments, but like you could see who's watching. Like right now, only 3. So if you're watching, say hello. I know Barb is. I saw Peggy on there. But yeah.
Yeah, it was just funny though, because she's like, "Oh, you know Ray?"
Yeah,
you should have said, "Who the fuck is Ray?"
I did basically.
You mean the goose?
Yeah, Heisenberg was pleading the fifth. He was acting like he didn't know you, and that he's never heard of you.
Facebook really has messed up my game.
Yeah, with them making you.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, whatever. I see other people with fake names on here all the time.
Right.
Don't tell me that.
Mine's Bradley Michaels. But it must be close enough to my name that's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Mine was Goose Gooseby. How do they know that's not my real first name?
Well, why didn't you fight it?
I didn't feel like it.
And also, like, why do they give a shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
not everybody's on here wants to be completely transparent.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe I don't want somebody to find me, you know?
And as much as
That's why I'm at Bradley Michaels, and like you have to really
Right.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bradley Michaels. Sounds like a
Eddie Pence.
Eddie. What's up, buddy?
I think Todd still calls me Bradley, but that's cool.
Does
he was there.
really?
It was nice to see him.
He was at the event too, wasn't he?
He was there that night too. But
yeah. It was nice because I was late. So Rick went with Heisenberg.
Okay.
And then when I got there, he was like, well, I'll just stay with you guys. So I'm like, all right, cool. Because we don't know the history of the building.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's cool.
It was actually cool because I did have some validation from Rick when I was there. Because when we were there the first time, we went to like this little corner of the caretakers section, and it was like down a hallway that used to be split in half. And I just got this like terrible uneasy feeling from this one room, and it's locked because it's somebody's office now. And when we went back this time, I had the same thing happen, and I was like, Rick, what was this room? And he's like, oh, that's the room where the guy committed suicide.
Where he hung himself? The office where he hung himself?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember even going in that room last time. If we
did,
we didn't
go in it. We were in the hallway.
Oh, that's right. You said it was locked. That's right.
Yeah.
It was years ago. You were still allowed in there, but that place has changed so much since then. I mean, I was going there before they had the elevator, and which is super nice to have.
Right.
Right? Especially my crickety old knees. But yeah, they've done so much amazing things to that building to make it handicap accessible, to keep it running, and it's a cool building.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'd love to. I know they don't allow it, but I'd love to get in there with just a small team.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a little bit more intimate investigation would be really cool.
And not as a job, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's different to like run a group. You're not actually investigating. You're not focusing on the investigation. You're focusing on whether the guests are having a good time or not.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I focus on the investigation. I don't really care.
Oh, there's guests. Everybody left.
Where'd everybody go?
Where am I supposed to go next? I don't know.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, that's cool. And then you said Madison's got the Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
You got any public cons coming up anytime soon, or is it going to be a while?
Yes. There's I think June is the next one that's not sold out.
Oh wow. Awesome. Oh, just lost you. Hello.
Okay.
We lost Denise. Okay.
And I'm done messing around on the camera. She doesn't look amused in that frozen picture.
No,
she doesn't. Not at all.
I think she is froze. I don't know what is up to it. It's got to be the solar flare, right?
Probably.
She's moving again, so that's good. Mr. Wooliver. What? You're not allowed to share anything.
You can share. You can share with us, Wooly. We're good. Go ahead.
There's all kinds of stupid shit happening tonight with technology.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Ray, did I thank you for sending me the takeoff video?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I was so excited. I showed it. I was like, "Geez, look, Ray sent me a takeoff video." She's like,
"Can you hear me?"
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you now.
Okay, so speaking of technology, my computer just randomly is like, "It looks like your mic has been unplugged." Does it? Because it's not unplugged.
Well, Dave Wooler just said hello, and he said that Facebook's not letting him share anything.
I don't know what's going on.
But I told him it's a safe place. He could share anything here on the show.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You can share whatever you want.
I got to look up this solar flare shit real quick. Hopefully it doesn't shut everything else down.
Well, I'm sure it's going to.
Right?
Don't gonna do it anyways.
Don't mess with it. And I just got a notification on my computer that that it's 72 degrees and it's polluted air.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
What do you got? Windows?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I get that too.
So according to space.com, a mixed up sunspot just fired off a huge solar flare. This was 2 days ago. Scientists are keeping an eye on the sunspot fired off an X-class flare, which is pretty damn huge. Having an identity crisis, whatever that means. Amplified aurora displays are possible if a coronal mass ejection of charged particles emerges from the, quote, mixed up, unquote, sunspot. It's pointing its flaring back towards Earth on Tuesday, May 10th. The flare was caught on cameras NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. But, I mean, if you know about solar flare, if it comes that close to us, the Earth, it emits, it just fucks with our geomagnetical
right.
stuff and stuff. I'm so goddamn
scientific.
scientific.
And it could technically be like an EMP and shut down like electronics and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Not on a global disaster kind of thing. I mean, if it was hard, it was bad enough, yes, but there's a lot of crazy things going on in space right now.
Yeah.
Like in general, I keep seeing different things. I just saw
found the black hole in our center of our universe.
In the center of of the Milky Way,
yeah,
which is our Milky Way.
Yeah.
Which means, are we all getting sucked into the center?
Eventually.
I didn't actually read the whole thing.
But I didn't either. I just looked at the picture. But eventually, I'm sure we are.
I mean, I know that's what happens. That thing starts churning and growing and getting stronger. Next thing you know, planets start disappearing.
Oh, damn.
But
I think that would be probably way after our time is over. By the time that would happen, I'd hope, yeah.
So we're just hoping on our great grandchildren's time. I hope it doesn't happen to us.
Right? Thanks, great granddad.
But you know what? I think everybody says that. Well, I hope the Earth doesn't end with our generation.
But yeah, it's just a lot of weird shit like that. I showed you guys that picture. Where I put it? Probably in the picture thing, right?
It's
that picture that was captured by the Mars rover Curiosity.
That looks like shit on here. It looked way better in the phone.
Yeah, it depends on.
Oh, did you cut out like the headline and stuff?
I just clicked save picture as, so that's the way it came. But I mean, it's circled. So the first rule of paranormal, if it's circled, it's nothing, right?
Look for the red circle.
The red circle had nothing to do with this. Right. Not the red circle's fault.
No. That's actually not part of the picture.
It is weird.
Yeah, everybody's, it's Mars. No, that's proof of life. It's some kind of portal, or it's some kind of interdimensional entrance or exit, and just like the crazy things.
Well, I got an idea.
Some more level-headed people are
what
like, "Well, that. What are you saying?
What's your
drive
idea?
Into it?
I've been driving that. Yeah, I've been driving that rover right into the hole, like right into the doorway, whatever it is. Yes. But they're saying they got close enough, and it's just a natural formed crevice in the rock side. So I'm like, that is too.
Yeah, it's like a perfect rectangle.
It's like, hey, here's the door to all your answers or all your questions.
That's crazy, though.
Good evening, Penny.
Hey, Penny.
Good evening.
And hey, like, since we're all just hanging out here, guys, if you guys have any questions or any topics you want us to talk to you about, feel free to shoot them out. You don't have to hear us rambling about dogs and work and all that kind of stuff. And space. Well, space, I mean, that's kind of a paranormal thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if there was like some dude just like hanging out in the doorway, that would be a lot cooler.
Right.
Like sitting on a lawn chair.
Yeah, right.
Like the rover drives in and it's like this guy like making coffee in a percolator on a fire and he's sitting in his like pulled up camping chair.
There's Johnny Depp in his lawn chair with a mega pint and that would be paranormal.
That would be crazy. Has anybody asked the Elon Musk?
Probably not, but I don't think he waits to be asked. If he sees something, wants to go after, he goes after
He
it.
probably knows what it is.
You got to
think
give the
he
guy
owns it.
kudos. He probably does. Yeah, I'm sure. I think I saw right on Twitter he's purchasing Mars.
Yeah. Right.
So he has his own landing space, and he doesn't have to worry about any politics.
Oh gosh, I want to go to Mars.
I'm just waiting on John Ward's food comment. I don't even know if John is on tonight. I think we got. I don't know if you guys actually
He's
saw.
probably watching the Kimmel show.
Probably. But I don't know if you guys actually saw, like, before we actually started the show, about half an hour before, I accidentally was, going live with my foot in the kitchen,
Oh my god, that was
trying
so
to set up the
funny.
show. I think I deleted. I think John maybe got thrown off by that and just decided, oh, this.
Right?
this is
He's like,
going
I
on.
can't watch this show ever
Yeah.
again.
Kate was like, "Why are you starting 5 minutes early?" I was like, "We're not starting till 8:30."
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't even start, like, get the show going on my phone, which I've been able to do, like, the last 2 shows. Like, just get everything set up so I don't have to wait till I get home to do it.
Yeah.
Because there is a way to do it on your phone. I didn't realize that. But I don't know. Again, the technology crap going off today.
That's so funny.
All I was doing was trying to put in the ticker, which we're not even using. And it says go live. And I'm like, what? And it just started going live. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't know.
And John Ward comments and he's like, why am I just looking at your foot?
John, if you're watching, there's no better entertainment than my hobbit foot in the
Just
kitchen.
staring at my foot.
Like, what the hell is that?
Right. Right.
It's so funny. So good.
But yeah, if you saw that, I do apologize about that.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
So yeah, Barb was mentioning Parapsychon. That's coming up at Mansfield Prison next Saturday. That should be fun. We'll be there. We got all kinds of new stuff to set up. We're gonna have like a professional looking booth and shit.
I know. With like tons of merch and
new merch. Some secret new merch coming out.
Oh, I'm glad you said it was secret because I was just about to hold it up.
No, go ahead. Hold it up.
Okay.
It was secret for
buttons.
Well, that's a lot of buttons.
That's a lot, yeah.
So we got buttons, we got stickers, we got shirts, we got
lighters.
Stickers. Lighters.
A bunch of those.
Got some new lighters.
Cryptic Paranormal Show lighters.
It's funny, of all the things that are selling good, it's the lighters sell out, and the stickers sell pretty well, but we got so many to start with that we're still we're still getting those out.
I was like on a kick where I was obsessed with ordering stickers.
I know.
Once a week, I'd be like, guys, I ordered 50 more stickers.
I think we have some more Heisenberg stickers that we're going to be selling.
We should get more Heisenberg stickers.
Did we sell out, or do we have more?
No, only one person's ever bought one.
These are
nice.
I love them.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that. Hold on.
Why you told her to keep it up?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, now my dog's going crazy. That's nice.
Right.
Please tell me you don't, or you will have the Don't Be an Asshole shirts.
It,
no, we don't have those.
Denise wants to make a shirt for me, but we'll say it afterwards.
I gotta take a see Shelly. Text me what size shirt you need, and I'm gonna have Shelly help me make you one. No, but Barb, we did say that if we make enough on merch, then we will order a round of the shirts because
like
the special edition.
But
stickers and pins are one thing, but
we
have so many shirts we still have to sell. We'll be able to print any new shirts.
Yeah, it's just a huge expense up front, you know. So,
and the pre-orders don't really go over well when you're actually at an event,
right?
Like nobody
seems
wants
all complicated to do it over on like it's just better to do it at an event, I think.
Yeah. So hopefully, like we can take the money from OSR and put it towards shirts for NADCon.
That is the plan. So.
Yeah. Eventually, we'd like to not have to pay for merch anymore. That's just the goal.
Yeah.
That's all we use the money for when you guys buy stuff is more merch. Nobody's pocketing anything on this. This is all back to merch.
We sold 3 shirts. That's got to be at least 100 stickers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we calculate it.
Yep. It's fun though. I like it. I called my dad to tell him, some stuff that's going on at work. And I said, Dad, you can finally be proud of me. And he's like, what do you mean? Your face is on a lighter. How could I not be proud of you?
That is awesome. That is so cool.
It's true.
I'm gonna tell
It's
my
so
dad
true.
that I
right? I'm like, I paid to put myself on that lighter, Dad, but it's fine.
He doesn't have to know that.
No. He carries it proudly.
Hey.
I lost mine. It's around here someplace.
God damn it, Heisenberg. And yet
I finally used all of my, the last one, the first version ran out. I didn't throw it away, though. I kept it.
No, I still have both. Wait, did you? No, I didn't get the new one yet, did I? No, I didn't. I still have the old one, though. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's up and what's down.
You can't even keep up with all the new merch we're getting.
I know, right? I'm too busy buying banners and signs and shit.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah. I'm going to need help with that because that thing is tall. Like, I was, stretching to put that thing up. Like, oh, my God. I don't fight because I have low ceilings down in the basement. I'm, trying to angle it so I can stand it up to make sure it looked fine. But, yeah.
That's cool.
It was cool.
Well, Barb and Andrea will be right by us, I think.
Yes. Yeah, Barb, shout out your vendor name and what she's making all kinds of awesome.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Little Ouija board displays. I saw
Those are super cute.
The Norse compasses. I love those things.
Yeah.
I'm curious on how you're making them because I wanted to start making Ouija boards myself.
Yeah.
But I haven't.
It's easy to make a Ouija board. Just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, no.
Right. Just get a piece of cardboard and write it in crayon.
I mean, you could.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
You really could.
I mean, is there okay, you know how pendulums,
Mm-hmm.
Shelly always tells me you can make a pendulum out of anything. And a long time ago, they would just take a string or hair or something and they would put an acorn or something heavy at the bottom of it. And that's how they would do it. Is there any historical truth to Ouija boards? Did they use something similar a long time ago, like they did acorns and pendulums? Or it's literally just made up by the game company?
It's literally just made up by the game company.
Okay. I'm just wondering if there's any
1860s maybe, really or late 1800s, I think. It's in Baltimore, I think, was the place the Ouija boards were made, I thought. I don't know. I could be guessing. I could be wrong.
No. I believe you. No, I'm just saying. I wonder if there was. If the guy just
make it out of anything, yeah.
Yeah, if he just totally made it up, or if he was took it off of something else that people.
He might have. Yeah, they might have. I mean, you would think that they would have had to solve something to even come up with that idea.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. I understand. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. Hang on. I have to yell at my children.
They got mass produced with the games.
Right. I just yelled to my kids and said good night because they're supposed to be sleeping. And then my husband yells back, good night. I'm not talking to you. It's his bedtime too.
I was going to say, is it bedtime?
Right. Oh, did you get that up there? That she's making him with her laser?
Oh, really? Cool.
You got a laser?
Yeah, right?
Pew pew.
Right? Can we do
some kind of laser, but close?
Yeah. Is that a cricket? What is that? Mm-hmm. Barb's Beads and More and Andrea's Creative Crafts. Awesome.
Yeah, they're doing a joint table.
A collab.
Yeah.
If you will.
February
1891.
You know,
1891?
In February 1891, the first few advertisements started appearing in papers. Luigi, the wonderful talking board, boomed a Pittsburgh toy and novelty shop, describing a magical device that answers questions about the past, present, and future with marvelous accuracy.
I got the late 1800s right. I don't know why I thought Baltimore. Oh, yeah, Baltimore makes the rope. Baltimore makes rope. I've watched a lot of how it's made.
Yeah.
So yeah, Baltimore makes rope.
Did you guys ever watch the show The Brands That Made America?
I think I've seen things like that, like the food that made America and stuff like that.
Yeah. There's crazy stories behind the shit that we just see every day.
Oh yeah. Like Fritos were made during the Depression.
What was?
Fritos. Like, and he actually had to buy the recipe from somebody, and they had to figure out how to do the chips at a mass-produced level.
Yeah.
With having little, but they bought the recipe from somebody.
Nice. The lady sold Coca-Cola to her husband's partner after her husband passed away for like $350 or something. She sold fucking Coca-Cola. Maybe it was $3,500, but it was something like stupid.
That's back in the day when there was actually cocaine in it.
Yeah. And he was an addict, and he was trying to cure his pain, and so he kept like making these recipes, and then he ended up dying.
Oh shit.
And then like ketchup, like Heinz ketchup was made to cover the taste of rotting flesh, like rotting meat, because that's it was sold in the markets. It was like already like going bad.
And the ketchup before that was not good quality. Like
I heard it was
they weren't
disgusting.
in clear bottles. Heinz was the first one to use clear bottles, so you could actually see the product.
Yeah. Because there would be like sawdust and like all kinds of shit in these other sauces.
Yep.
It's called catsup, wasn't it?
Catsup.
Something different. Yeah, catsup.
A lot of it like horseradish or oyster or something like.
Yeah.
A bunch of weird shit.
It's just crazy.
But you know what? You know what's different? Like it's crazy. Like all those people failed so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yep.
And then they come through.
Right. I know. And you watch like just they're failing like crazy, but they just like stick with it, And,
like the guy that created Reese's peanut butter cups had to go on the run because he owed money.
Wow.
But he didn't owe anybody money after he took off, though, huh?
No, Hershey bought him out because he was actually doing it in his own backyard.
Nice.
Like he was selling them to the Hershey employees. And they finally caught on. They came. They're like, "We would like to buy you out."
Nice.
Yeah, I love those shows.
Tina, Babu, frick. My sister's friends worked at Heinz, and her job was to wade in the vat of catsup in hip boots with a pool skimmer skimming. Oh,
that's gross.
Oh,
but when you say your sister's friend, that's like recent.
There's a Heinz factory in Fremont that my uncle used to work at.
Yeah. Martin, when I was transportation manager at Martin, we had guys going in and out of there all the time after they would deliver Coke.
Well, there's a good reason why I don't eat ketchup.
Yeah, I love ketchup. Maybe not anymore.
I don't.
Wait, it was in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm done. I won't do it anymore.
No, you do it.
You're in charge.
I won't do it. No.
I had to unplug my mouse anyways when I had to switch my freaking microphone. So you can handle that.
Okay. That's disgusting in the 70s. Hopefully it's not that way now. I really hope
that's not even that long ago.
Oh.
I don't think it's like bugs. I can see how they get in there. They're tomatoes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
They're falling into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gross.
Like, get a cat, man. Get that shit out of my ketchup.
John Ward.
There's cat hair in your ketchup?
We're not talking about paranormal. We're talking about the disgustingness of how ketchup is made.
Right.
Well, and the brands that made America.
Yeah, that's how it started, actually.
We're giving a history lesson.
Yeah.
Started with Ouija board, which was a good segue back into the paranormal, but then it kind of got into Fritos.
And then we were like, no.
Play-by-play.
No, we're not doing paranormal.
we're giving
it's
out
hard to talk
today.
about the paranormal when I haven't really done it.
Yeah, we're giving out lessons today on general knowledge facts.
Yeah, like fun facts that you could tell your coworkers at work tomorrow. You're welcome.
Yeah,
I can tell my patients that are having a hard time breathing. You know what happened with ketchup?
Right. You know why ketchup was invented, don't you?
Yeah, they sell it in like green bottles.
Most of them could probably tell me because most of them are that old. Oh yeah, I can tell you exactly what happened.
Right?
I worked there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I still have a bottle of catsup in the freezer.
Still good. Yeah.
And I don't think that 57 means anything. If I am correct, I think he just likes the number.
Nice.
Oh. Okay. But that's where you hit the bottle. You just had to put
Yes.
something here.
Well, I don't know. I don't eat much ketchup, so I've heard that. You know what? I just can't. You know what grosses me out? And it happened to Kate the other day. Like you take the ketchup bottle and then this water comes out. I was like, oh my god.
I didn't think you ate ketchup on anything.
No, but it was on Kate's plate, so it grossed him out.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what are you gonna do with that? Just blot it up.
Tomatoes are very watery.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it doesn't matter how much you cook them down; there's still going to be water in it.
That's gross.
So you gotta shake that shit up before you put it
Mustard's
on.
way worse.
Oh, I hate mustard with a passion.
I believe that. I meant the water on the mustard, though.
No.
I just actually looked it up, and unfortunately, he's right. The 57 has nothing. I mean, there's no reason behind it. It's so weird.
Why not?
That's why I get the squeezable bottles, like the plastic.
Like Kate got mayonnaise, and I was like, if Lincoln asked for that, I am not doing it.
You won't even like.
Do you hate like every condiment?
I just like barbecue sauce,
which is basically ketchup with a little bit of spice to it.
No, it's not.
A lot of people put ketchup in their barbecue.
Yeah, you make it with ketchup, mustard, vinegar, and brown sugar. Look it up.
Not the stuff I eat.
Yeah, look it up.
Nope.
Nice.
I know what's in there. I don't like to think about it.
Heisenberg, how are you going to survive the zombie apocalypse? Just wondering.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not even sure I'm going to.
There may be a day where all you have is white bread, government cheese, and ketchup, and maybe some mayonnaise, which you can make with eggs and oil.
It's true.
I will eat white bread.
With
just
the crust
bread.
out.
Just gonna leave off bread.
Yeah, like I was like, I am not putting mayonnaise on anything. I am not opening that jar.
It's not that bad.
I go, he's out of luck if he wants a sandwich with mayonnaise or white butter, as they call it.
White butter.
I'm just hoping that Tina doesn't have a friend that was in the mayonnaise industry with
right. Don't ruin mayonnaise for me.
A little extra on the spoon, lick it off.
Yep.
Good stuff. So I'm gonna say you're not a
Who knew?
Oh. You forgot to mute yourself. All I heard in the background was Kraft brand white butter.
Almonds.
All right, here's a good question for everybody besides Heisenberg. Your favorite mayonnaise. And if you even say Miracle Whip, I will kick you out of the chat room.
It's Kraft with olive oil.
Yours is?
Yeah.
I only eat melted cheese, John. No unmelted cheese for me.
Mayo on French fries?
Nope.
Take it up a notch, Barb. I like French fries with tartar sauce.
What?
Which is basically mayonnaise and relish.
He's leaving. Gosh.
Oh my God.
I've actually never had Duke's mayonnaise.
Duke's is so freaking delicious.
I know. I feel like I need to buy it because people are obsessed with it.
I'm not.
Duke's
is it like
definitely
Chick-fil-A mayonnaise?
What's that?
Chick-fil-A mayonnaise is really good.
I can't remember the last time I had Chick-fil-A. It's been a while since I've had Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
That's good.
But we had the first time we went to the boathouse in Disney, they made this. I don't know if you like. I'm not even asking you, Heisenberg, because I know you don't.
He's speaking to the adults in the room.
Right. He's speaking to the grown-ups.
All right, I'll be back then.
It's pimento cheese spread. I don't know if you ever had that.
What?
Okay. Has anybody in the chat room had pimento cheese bread or cheese spread? It's different kinds of cheese that you just mix up with. They mix it up with Duke's mayonnaise and like pimentos from peppers or from olives. It is so freaking good. But there's something so different about it was just so much better. I'm like, they actually told me what kind of mayonnaise was in it. Which I was surprised they like give away their secret.
Right.
But it was Duke's. And it was pretty much a southern thing, like Florida Panhandle area, but they have it everywhere now.
They do?
Yeah.
Because I need to look for it.
Oh yeah, Giant Eagle has it, Myers, all the main stores have it now.
Nice. I'll have to check it out. Do a review.
I think it's a little creamier. Miracle Whip isn't mayo, it's salad dressing. I wouldn't even call it salad dressing. It's disgusting.
That seems gross to me. I mean, I know
put that on a salad.
On the jar, it says salad dressing. Yeah. But
how's your burger?
Can you imagine just taking like blobs of it and putting it on lettuce? It's gross.
Mayonnaise.
Oh my god!
I feel like this is worse than watching a scary movie for him.
I don't know what you guys expected from us tonight, but this is it.
Right.
Well, can somebody tell me? All right, I was thinking about cold cuts the other day, John.
Okay.
So
you can answer
green olives and stuff, pepperoni, I guess. Green olives. Green olives is my favorite, but not a lot of places have it.
I don't think I've ever had green olives on pizza.
It's good. It's salty.
I bet it is.
You get it with pepperoni and green olives, you're done. You're just gonna like dehydrate into yourself.
Right. Well, I don't. My wife Kim loves that. She loved that too. Didn't you guys used to get your own pizza for lunch when you guys worked together?
Yep. Sometimes.
Just get that. Yeah, she loves the green olives. I don't like green or any kind of olive.
Well, I'm not a real fan of black, but I'll eat them sometimes. Just because they taste weird. I don't know what it is, why, but I'm like, all right, I got to eat one just because they taste weird.
Barb wants to know, have you ever dipped your pizza in hot sauce and ranch dressing?
Oh, yes.
Hot sauce.
Not ranch
dressing.
Not that I don't like hot sauce. It's like my body doesn't handle it correctly.
What about buffalo sauce?
I use Red Hot.
Buffalo sauce in like, what would you call it? A little bit, like that chicken buffalo dip or whatever they call it. My wife makes. I can handle that.
Yeah. So,
but I can't sit there and eat like a dozen like saturated buffalo sauce.
No.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Next time you have a bottle of ranch dressing, just not when it's brand new. Dump some buffalo sauce into it and shake it up, and it'll be your favorite condiment. Dip pizza, and it's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people in my family use Miracle Whip too, and I'll eat it, and it's okay. That's probably the only way I will eat Miracle Whip.
And deviled eggs.
There's a big, actually, there's like a big debate in my family on my mom's side. They all say they have the best potato salad. My aunts think they all make the best potato salad. My mom would say she made the best. And it was all about whether you used Hellman's or Miracle Whip, and you put onions and celery in it, or you didn't left it out.
Yeah, don't.
And I think some of them put radish in it, like little chunks of radish. No, I like my mom's who used Hellman's and just had chunks of egg and potato. That was pretty simple.
That's it.
Sometimes she would put bacon in it, like bacon bits.
Yeah. Well, because celery is such a useless vegetable.
Oh God, I hate it.
It's crunchy water.
That's it. It is gross crunchy water.
Right.
Stringy, hairy, crunchy water.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
It's like, why are you even here?
Right.
Yes, there we go. Green Olive Pizza.
Where's Teresa's pizza?
There's one in Stowe. Not by you.
No.
Yeah, that's.
I would flip if I took a bite of that.
I feel like you actually would throw up.
Nope.
Yep. I agree with that. I'll give her that one.
John,
it's actually good. John, the peanut butter.
I'll say peanut butter is actually good. Celery has no. I don't even know why it's here in this world.
No, my mom used to make a cheese, like a cream cheese and olive spread, and put it on celery. Would you eat that?
Okay, but
I wouldn't eat celery if it was dipped in chocolate.
At the end of the day, celery is just a vessel to eat dips.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The celery and peanut butter is not good. It's the peanut butter that's good.
I grew up on it. It wasn't like my favorite thing, but I would eat it.
It's not.
Get your Rufford.
Let's just say this: it was the only way she would get me to eat celery.
That's true.
Or really any kind of vegetable. Period. Like even today, I won't eat anything but like normal salad vegetables, like lettuce, tomato, carrots if they're shredded tiny, like the little like pieces, and maybe some onion if it's not like big thick chunks. Now you can put a whole big tomato, like just a whole tomato in the middle of my salad, and I'll just pick it up and eat it. But
that's gross.
That's gross.
I don't like tomatoes. It's a texture thing, though. I like cooked tomatoes.
You think you know people, and
no.
You start talking about food, and it's like you don't even know them, and you're not sure if you.
Who are you?
I have been pretty open about who I am through this whole.
You have been. That's true.
Which is, I don't like anything.
Yeah.
John, I agree with you. Like I said, but it was just a way for me to get something sweet, and my mom for me
get roughage,
get vegetables inside of me.
Right. So we went to the store the other day, and I was trying to get my kids to try new fruits and vegetables, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, you guys pick out whatever you want. Like, we're going to pick out fruits and vegetables, whatever you've wanted to try, like weird things, whatever. So Everett picks out an avocado, right? And he brings it home. It's sat there. Like the next day he goes to cut it, and he watches a YouTube video on how to cut an avocado, and he's 10. So we let him try to cut the avocado, and he freaking cut his finger and had to have stitches.
Oh my God.
So now nobody wants to eat avocado because apparently it's a death fruit. And
I was just going to say that, man. You got to watch out for that avocado, man.
Yeah, so that was.
They act all bland and flavorless, but they're nasty.
Right. They're dangerous.
I don't know, Tina. It's not looking that way.
We'll just have to do like a picnic at a park and bring his own food.
We'll just meet at Subway. We can all order our sandwiches. Well, I guess he can't order anything, so never mind.
Never mind.
I get meatball sandwiches there.
Oh, that's true.
We can just order like 4 small pizzas, however we want them.
Dude, I think I've told you this, but I am freaking addicted to Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Oh yeah, it's good shit.
I don't understand it.
It's the only pizza that I like. I was about to show. We call it shaky cheese in our house, but Parmesan cheese. I like Parmesan cheese on their pizza.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
It's good.
I just eat it straight up, man. Pepperoni and extra cheese.
The pizza's not horrible, but I don't want to go into a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, same. They serve beer though. Did you know?
I don't go to a Chuck E. Cheese. I DoorDash it.
You DoorDash Chuck E.
Seriously, they DoorDash from Chuck E. Cheese?
That's fantastic.
Yes, I do DoorDash Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you put a quarter in the guy's mouth and see if it does things? Well, this is Chuck E. Cheese.
Leave it at my front porch. I never get a chance to.
I saw a TikTok where this guy was messing with the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
And he was standing next to it, yelling at it or whatever, and was like, "You're not gonna do shit." And then all of a sudden the animatronic thing turns its eyes and looks at him, and he freaked out. And those things are scary. Who thought that was a good idea? And honestly, when I was a kid, they were way more scary than they are now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I never been to Chuck E. Cheese, but I've seen the commercials.
It was fucking terrifying.
Isn't there a computer game that kids play that's kind of loosely based?
Yeah, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, Yeah. Which I didn't understand until I sat and watched my daughter play it. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. Like, how are kids playing this? I don't like it at all.
And then my kids will be like, I can't sleep. I'm like, gee, I wonder why. Like, don't play that game.
Just keep clicking on this door and seeing if I'm going to get killed by a maniacal
animatronic mouse.
Right. Well,
is that the game?
Yeah. You're basically like a security guard, and you're like watching all these videos, and you got to like click on these doors and shit, and these things come alive and like try to start killing you. Basically, is the way I understood it.
But they look just like.
Then it doesn't matter.
They're possessed. They run on.
Okay.
Demonic energy, not real life.
Yes, Luigis.
Yes, Luigis.
The best meatballs in town. Oh,
I'm gonna put Luigi's at top 1.
Yeah,
for me,
Luigis is amazing. I haven't been there in so long; it's way overdue.
Yes, gotta wait in line though, man.
Yeah, it does get busy. It's crazy. Just right next door to Jilly's music room.
Why don't they? Wait. Is that like? Oh no, that was in Cleveland. I was thinking of. Never mind.
Yeah.
I just like cheese pizza. Nothing else. Just cheese pizza from Luigi's. And I eat it all myself. We went there once and Kate got her stuff and then they put the pizza in front and she goes, where do you want my pizza? I go, that pizza's mine.
Yeah, Eddie, actually I've had pizza from Youngstown, but I can't remember the name of the place. One of our drivers from Coke, they used to do back and forth between Twinsburg and Youngstown. Used to talk about that place. And he brought us like 2 big pizzas back one day.
Eddie's always talking about Youngstown Pizza.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. That's where that's the first time I think of Michelle Bellinger was on that TV show.
I don't watch ghost hunting shows because
I don't anymore. Yeah, I don't anymore.
Because they what?
They scare me.
They scare you? Watch them.
I don't because I think they're too made up.
Well, Paranormal State was a while ago, right?
Yeah.
Paranormal State was another show that started off great because they were helping people, yada yada yada, and then all of a sudden you see like every episode is about demonic possession
and then the guy rips everybody off.
Yeah. Like in real life, Ryan, the head guy, was ripping people off, taking money for events and canceling them, and then never paying money. I did hear about that. And then Chip Coffey and Michelle like parted ways with them, and there's a lot of drama. That's where what's her name? Katrina started off with that show. Mm-hmm. Katrina Weidman.
Yeah. No, I seriously don't watch any of the shows unless it's like somebody I know is going to be on it.
Yeah. I watch the only paranormal shows I watch now are usually like UFO documentaries or like shit about Bigfoot.
Yeah,
the ghost shows piss me off, but even like some of the cryptid shows now are got the same kind of bullshit, like making something out of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They literally don't find anything or like debunk what they're trying to say is a cryptid, like evidence of a cryptid, and even though they debunked it, they still try to like grab that one piece that may connect it to Bigfoot, and that's why Bigfoot is real.
Yeah,
it's like, ugh.
You know what? If you get on TV with one of those shows, there's entertainment. You got to have entertainment.
Yeah,
and I understand that. Like you got to keep people wanting to come back to the next show.
Yeah, but then, I think that's what happens.
But here's the thing, and I'm going to sound like a fanboy again, but let's talk about Josh Gate shows.
Oh, gosh. How did we know that was coming up sometime during the night?
Well, I'm just saying, he'd never find shit. And, like, most of the time he debunks it and he just lives with it. Well, why is that so entertaining? Because he, as a person, is entertaining.
Right.
Exactly.
He is funny as hell.
Yeah. We were talking...
He screws up, and they show, like, him falling off of horses.
Right.
They show him flying and his plane window flying off. That's what is entertaining.
See, that's cool right there.
That's reality.
Yeah, that's reality.
Kimmel and I were talking about it, and he was like the best part of his shows is that like 20 minutes of the show will be just him hailing down a cab in another country, and like that's entertaining because it's Josh Gates. Like nobody cares what he's doing or what he finds. It's Josh
Gates being Josh Gates.
He's just funny.
Yeah. I don't watch much TV. That's the problem.
That's true too. Yeah.
I watch a lot of YouTube, serial killers and twisted minds and stuff.
Tina, you also see spirits every day, so that's not as scary to you. But like that's like your normal life. That's like us watching that's like me watching a documentary about a realtor.
I do agree with Barb. I've seen a couple episodes of the Ghost Brothers. Okay, and they're
hilarious.
They're hilarious. They kind of them and like Destination Fear are kind of like the same thing, where they're like not really talking about being like professional ghost hunters or paranormal investigators. They're just guys trying to walk into these haunted, weird, like scary situations, and they're reacting to it.
And like, can we be honest? Because that's what every fucking show is. There's no such thing as a professional. All of them are just people walking into a haunted building. Like, let's not pretend like you're a fucking professional, because there's no such thing.
Now, do I think there are people like a demonologist who can like actually study the theology behind demons and that kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yes, I believe you can be like from a theological perspective, you can be a well-learned person in that field.
Right.
But you can't correlate that
with the ITC.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. Like you can be an expert on the equipment.
Right.
You can be an expert on a location. You can be an expert on the history, but nobody's a fucking paranormal expert or professional. It's just not a thing.
Yeah, John, my dad used to live up in Mayfield Heights, and there's a lot of mafia activity up there. And I met him one morning and we went to Bob Evans, and I swear to God, there was a whole family sitting there. Guys talking, hey, it's like, holy crap. My dad's
now
like,
for mob stuff, I watch Michael Franzese on YouTube. He's pretty cool. He walked away from the life.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
He's a little too religious-y for me though sometimes. Like he gets into this, like, he's a Christian or God, I'm just like, but then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I could listen to it for a sermon through him.
Yeah. Am I right about that, Tina, though? I mean, it's pretty well populated by that culture. I'm trying not to be stereotyping people or an area, but you got to call it as you see it.
Right.
I'm going to call you for a sit down and walk you into a room.
Right. What do you mean you ain't going to pay no tip? Like the beginning of Reservoir Dogs, where Steve Buscemi is like refusing to pay a tip.
Shelly. I miss her.
I watch a lot of mob shows too.
Yeah, Tina just backed me up on that. Oh.
Did you hear that? I have my window open. There was a motorcycle.
I couldn't tell if it was you or at the Heisenberg Studios.
Oh, right. I missed the guy that used to burn past the studio every night at like 8:45.
Yes, remember that? Right? When we used to be in Kent? Like, oh my God, every night. Every Thursday night. Just like fucking flying by.
Every time, man. Usually around the same time.
Right. Or like when we're trying to investigate at Madison, there's like every loud car in Madison just happens to drive by in that 5-minute window.
And as much as I love investigating at Shalersville, if I hear one more semi, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my shit. And what I'm afraid of is, especially when we're running our EMF detectors, like my EDI device, I know that shit could be set off by truck radios. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
So you never know. It's like,
and to be honest, that's where yours goes off the most.
That's a good point, actually.
Because whenever we do it, we're like, all right, was there a truck around?
Yeah, I know. That's always like our first question, like trying to debunk why it would be going off. Like,
I didn't even think about that. That's why cat balls are great, because they can't be affected by truck radios.
True. but they could be affected by the vibration of the truck rumbling or flying by this house.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
crazy.
What's the stereotypical question?
Are you talking to me?
John.
No,
I think that was the
stereotypical question.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me like I'm some kind of clown here to amuse you?
I don't know if that's a stereotypical question that he was referring to, but when I think of mafia, I think of, are you talking to me?
I grew up in Manaway, and there's a big family that was affiliated with some family in Youngstown that like ran like the underbelly of Manaway, which is really weird. Because as my wife would call it, I grew up in farm school.
Farm school.
She was from Akron, so she, we had drive your tractor to school day.
Nice.
They had, I don't know what they had.
We didn't have that.
You're like, I don't know. They had prom or some shit. I don't know. Some yuppie shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he said, how you doing? Sorry. Spoiler alert. I skipped ahead.
How his Dresden looked. He walked into some back room and out of sight. He came out a few minutes later and walked by the locked eyes and with me as we walked to his SUV.
You don't lock eyes with those people, man. When those people, I'm talking mafia.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about John specifically.
Well, I'm always talking about John.
You know what you say, John?
How you doing? That's more like Joey from Friends.
Right?
How you doing?
What you should say, John, is don't worry about it. Shut up and keep walking. You got to speak their language,
That'll go over well.
Shut up.
Yeah, you never disrespect.
No.
Basically, hey,
I like this guy. I like this guy.
Yeah, that's like why it's called organized crime, but the mob is basically a business.
Right? A very good one.
Yes, a very good one.
And they're good at what they do.
Yep. Their whole problem is trying to be low key. They don't want that stuff out there.
Right.
Right.
Oh man.
He might have been recruiting, John.
Yeah.
He might have been recruiting. He saw you had a big set of balls. You were ready to rock. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This guy's got gumbo. That's not Italian. Gumbo's not Italian.
Gumbo is not Italian.
No, it's not.
That was a good try, though.
Oh yeah, it's still active everywhere, man. It's just more hidden. It's easier to hide.
That might be a commission paying job. Like,
Yeah.
The more you collect, the more you get.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I said I wasn't going to do it, and then I did.
All right, was that with shit? What was the name? But yes, I have seen it. I know what you're talking about.
I don't think I have.
I can never think of people's names or words when we're on this show. And I have a specific thing in my head. Michael Keaton.
Oh. Yeah.
There you go.
Confirmed. Michael Keaton. Because I was like about to say Batman. It's Batman, right?
He's the original Batman.
The real Batman.
Right. The OG. What is it?
Why is my daughter practicing her bass clarinet right now?
It's 9:30. When you practice a bass clarinet, you do it earlier.
And she practices in the living room.
Listen, we can't hear it.
I think she might be listening to it on YouTube. I don't know.
To the show?
No, to bass clarinet.
Oh.
Yeah, she don't watch the show.
No. It did sound kind of mafia-ish, though, whatever they were playing.
Yes, like exactly, John. Exactly. John's on the nose with that one.
So my grandpa was friends with Danny Green. and
No shit.
the Irish Mafia up here.
Yeah.
And
I actually read that book. That is an interesting story. That was
Yeah.
an interesting guy.
Yeah. Did you watch the movie too? They just came out with a movie not too long ago.
Yeah. Yeah. The Irishman. No, that was the other one.
Yeah, it was.
Was it the Irishman?
Wasn't it? Kill the Irishman?
Kill the Irishman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I read the actual book too. It was really interesting.
Like my aunts and uncles and my mom, like they like grew up just having Uncle Danny over the house, and so of course my family all had the book, but
right.
It was funny because like at my grandpa's funeral, like this guy comes up to me and he's like a friend of the family, and he's like, if you ever need anything, just tell them who you are and we'll make sure you get whatever you need. And I'm like 14 years old, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
you're like Dairy Queen.
I would have ran with that.
Right?
I'd be like going to Dairy Queen, like, I need a milkshake, chocolate.
Right.
My name is this. Do you know who I am?
Right.
Do I need to call my Uncle Danny? Do I need to call my Uncle Danny? Does he need to come visit?
Yeah, because we're like one of those families where if it's a close friend, like, oh, that's your uncle.
Tina has a Danny Green story. Holy shit!
All right, when we go to dinner, we'll talk about it.
But that area,
it was everything that like my family remembers and a lot of the neighbors and stuff remember is all of the good things that they did.
Yeah, I mean they did a lot for their community and for their families.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They didn't want to be out doing their bad things out in public.
No.
Right.
They wanted to do the community things out in public.
Yeah.
I mean,
to show that they're good people. And
yeah.
I mean,
But check out Michael Franzese on YouTube.
Okay.
I told Todd he kind of reminds me of him when he talks.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I don't know why, but yeah.
I always say that I'm going to watch things. I don't.
Kim watches a lot of the true crime stuff, like Stephanie Harlow and those people.
I think I subscribed to Stephanie Harlow. I think I don't know.
She's really good stuff, and she does this like she has a couple different YouTube casts that she does. They do a podcast, but she does this one with this other guy. Like he used to be like a private detective who used to be a policeman. He won Big Brother, like a season of Big Brother. So I mean, he's known for being on TV and the things that he does, but they get some like hardcore detail stuff. I mean, they do a lot of deep diving, and like they it's to the point now where I know he and she both, when there's an active investigation, they're getting information and like counseling on these things, like comparing it to other cases and shit like that. So they're really good. And Stephanie went to Hinsdale with her daughter for like her spooky episode. It was like a Halloween episode, and it was her and Daniel Klaus and her daughter. And he had his Geo box down. They were getting all freaked out because they were getting like direct responses and stuff. So it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I watch a lot of true crime.
Yeah, so always be more afraid of the living, right, Tina?
Yeah. Now I'm starting to run into different, like, same stories on different podcasts.
Yeah.
They're just like, I do have a serial killer one that I haven't watched yet, serial killer documentaries, but that's like an hour. So I got to be ready to watch that.
Yeah. That's a commitment, man.
Yeah.
I started watching that new one on Gacy. I can't do it anymore. It's just too out there.
What are you talking about?
The one, I think it just came out on, is it Netflix, I believe?
Oh, Netflix, I heard of. Yeah. I saw I mean, I've seen biographies of him. That's why, and that's freaky.
And the one on Ramirez, really, it took me days to get over watching that one. Because he was he was evil. Like, he was pure evil. I can't even say he was, like, even human at that point. And what gets me is these women are throwing themselves at him when he's walking in and out of court.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't understand. I've been trying to figure this out. Are they want the attention?
No.
Do they think they could fix somebody?
Yeah, usually.
Sometimes I think it's that they just want the publicity for themselves. Like, I want to be the one that dates the badass killer, serial killer. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? There's a draw there. Women, at least some women like the bad guy.
it's fucking
I
weird.
don't know.
I mean, there's a difference between liking a guy who rides a motorcycle and liking a fucking serial killer. That's
Right.
different.
I know.
You know, that's not a bad boy thing. That's a.
But in that documentary, like, there's old clips of like of the local TV stations that were covering the trials, and they were interviewing these girls. Like, they wanted to know why these young women were sitting there, like, watching this, and like, oh, I was just hoping to catch a glimpse of him, and like, oh my god, it's just sick.
Right.
I can't think of his name, but did you see one was on the
I got rid
dating
of it,
game?
Tino. No.
There
It
was
was
a
on
serial
what?
killer on the dating game, and he actually won, but the person decided not to go on the date with him, luckily.
Oh, hope not.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, dude. Crazy.
When I saw that down in the bottom of the chat, Tina, I could have swore it said Gilmore's Girls. I'm like, what? That's a TV show.
It's like, that's one subject I can't talk about. I can't get into Rory and Laurel. Yeah, it just tears me up inside. I'm just joking.
What's really bad is, like, I did so good, like, staying away from that show. But guess who's watching it now? Kim and the girls.
Nice.
Like, Kim had already watched all of it, but now
I've actually never seen an episode.
Not missing much.
But I know it's going back up to what John said about he's restarted watching The Sopranos, which I also need to do because I've never watched past like episode 3 of the first season.
And that's what's cool. That's cool. I watched that guy on YouTube. He rates them and talks about how close they are to real life and not.
Nice.
Oh wow.
He does that with movies. He does that with The Sopranos.
That's cool.
I don't know if any of you guys have watched.
He'll be like, that didn't happen.
I don't know if you guys are watching Yellowstone. That's basically Sopranos in Montana with cowboys.
I have not watched it.
Freaking crazy. I've never seen Keaton play, or not Keaton. Now I can't think of the other dude's name.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner. Never seen him play a role like that. He's supposed to be like the loving family guy, but there's all this like business shit going on where he's having people taken to the train station, which means they're thrown off a cliff after they're shot. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I've seen a lot of commercials for it, and like a lot of people saying it's great.
Right.
It's a great show. I mean, it is. It's well done, and it's crazy. Like these people are, in essence, doing bad things. You start feeling for them,
right?
Because their ultimate goal is to like keep their family and this ranch safe that they work so hard on. But they're doing bad things to do it. Like, it's basically mafia mentality.
Maybe that's what those girls like.
Maybe. I don't know. Barb said Yellowstone is awesome. She said it's Country Sons of Anarchy. Basically, yeah, I said that too. Yeah, it really is. They're like a gang.
I watched Sons of Anarchy.
I love Sons of Anarchy.
Same.
And when we went to the Fan Expo, Ron Perlman, the guy who played Juice, and one of the other guys, I think he ended up being a Mayan. I can't remember his name. But they were all there at the booth, and I got to see them while they were talking, which was pretty cool.
That's cool.
And I didn't get to see Kevin Smith. I was so pissed. Like, I caught a glimpse of him. I at least like walked like to the side of the line just so I could say I saw him in person.
Right.
But his line was like the longest line of all the lines.
It is.
And Kevin Smith and Jay was there, and then Randall and the other dude.
He was my favorite part.
From the Clerks were all there. I mean, oh my gosh. I didn't get to see them speak. I didn't get to see Shatner. Because God forbid you can even like get past that line.
You got to be a hardcore. Be there like 5 days before.
Or you got to have like $250 just to get in the line.
The ticket, yeah.
I am not that person. I don't know how to say this nicely, but like, I don't think that I should have to pay money to see any person. I don't know. I just rather not.
No, I mean, I understand that they gotta make their money, but charging me $100 for a signed picture,
right?
I gotta really like you,
right?
I mean,
I don't think I could do it.
I gotta worship you before I send that, which is not gonna happen.
I can't do it. I don't know.
My girls were super excited because I can't believe how the large percentage of the people there were like teenage kids that were into anime.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was almost all anime. It was like the old geezers like me walking around in the Star Wars and the Marvel outfits. I didn't wear anything. I just wore like my Mandalorian t-shirt and my Jedi hat, but it was like, yeah, it was a totally different crowd. Like the older people were cosplaying like the Marvel and the DC and the Star Wars and stuff like that. And the younger people were all like My Hero Academia and Attack on Titan and all those things. And I only said those two because those are the only two that I really know and I watch. Like I say Dragon Ball Z and they're like, what? What's that?
How would you split that? Do you guys just jump in line each time and go, hi, I'm Barb, jump out, next person jumps in, hi. How'd they split that 4 ways?
I mean, it's Jason Momoa, though.
Yeah, see, the last time that was in town, they had a lot better guests, too. They had Jason Momoa, they had Thor. Yeah, they had... The guests were pretty cool, but they had more, like, Marvel, like, movie guests last time.
Right.
This time it was, like, all, like, voice actors from anime, which people were going absolutely crazy over. Like, my daughters, like, made me sit for, like, a half an hour to wait just to see the 2 voices from My Hero Academia come on stage and talk about being voices for My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
But it was cool because they were doing, like, everybody's like, can you do the voice of this? And, like, they would do it because these 2 guys are also in, like, a 5 million other anime. It's like any Funimation anime that's made that they're doing voices for. So
nice.
But, you know, I bought it mainly for my girls. Like, there was a lot of it that was for me, too. But it was like a big family thing that was like my idea for a Christmas present for them.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we had a good time.
Especially because it's something that you guys can all enjoy. You know, there's not many times where you guys all have the same interest, you know, so whatever.
I didn't see any of those, Howie. That was a different convention, I think. Was it called the Furries or something like that? I don't know.
A special convention.
Do you guys remember? This is like one of my favorite moments from the show ever. In the entire time I've been on the show, was when Nick Groff was talking about his how you can buy an autograph on his website. And I was like, oh, I have one hanging on my wall. And he was like, oh, thank you for the support. And I was like, I didn't buy it.
You signed it when we met you.
Right. Like, I wouldn't pay for your autograph.
No.
It was just funny.
Well, people don't realize even if you can just get in line and just say hi. Just to say you met the person. But again, you're spending an hour of your time.
Right.
Or even more just to say hi. And maybe if they're cool people, they'll do a selfie with you real quick.
Right.
I have noticed like the people at the horror cons, like the horror movie conventions.
Yeah.
Like those celebs are a lot cooler. They still make you pay for like the actual poster and picture with them.
Right.
But they'll do selfies and shit with you.
Yeah.
One of my paranormal buddies, I think a lot of people know him here from Cleveland, Adam Kramer.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to a lot of those horror conventions. He takes the whole family. They're all into it. And the dude who was like in the first Scream, like I can't remember his name. Shit. He was one of the 2 killers, but he was like the taller, like kind of goofier guy that ended up playing Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
Oh, okay.
Never watched it.
If you guys know his name, just throw it out there. But he actually took Adam's daughter's cell phone and was like doing all these like shots and like live video with him and stuff. Yeah.
That's
like,
cool.
So cool.
There are cool celebs out there that like enjoy being celebrities and like enjoy the fandom and like have fun with them and stuff.
Right.
So. And I know my wife friend goes to those things too, and she makes these like specialized cookies, like Walking Dead cookies and shit.
Oh yeah.
And the guy who played Negan came up to him and like he bought a couple of her cookies and came back over and like took his picture with her in the cookie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. See, stuff like that. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard, thank you. I knew it was L something. I couldn't remember.
I knew it was L something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I don't know. Kevin Smith, he's a big money guy though. I mean, he's He's gonna make money any way he can. Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Hello. But yeah, it was a good time. Shit, it's almost 10 already.
Oh my gosh.
But we did start late, so that's probably why it felt so quick.
That's true.
But I do like our paranormal conventions. We're all cool. We'll sign
Right?
shit for free. You know what I mean? We'll take pictures of us for free.
Nope.
That's right. Yeah. I was thinking about getting posters too, but I got to be done. I got to like cut it off.
I know, right? Like I
Just gotta
can't.
stop.
Well, I could buy some stuff, guys. You just gotta let me know what's going on. I don't know. I don't go looking for
How
it.
about you just go do it, man? Why do we have to tell you to do it? Wow, I just something like
Because we have to tell him to do it. I'll just.
Whoa, Tina getting fresh with
Warwick Davis.
Yeah, Willow. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Thank God my wife isn't here. Nice, Tina. Yeah.
So yeah, we got ParasiteCon coming up in a couple weekends. Madison is this Friday night, Friday the 13th.
Tomorrow.
Holy shit. Yeah, shit. Holy crap.
My gosh. Where is the month going?
I don't know.
And then Mysteries of the Road, we had our first planning meeting. We got a bunch of shit planned for that. We're super excited.
Awesome.
We're going to be chasing all the myths and legends around Ohio. A lot of things a lot of you probably have never heard of. So that's cool. Some of them you have.
I'm excited.
Possibly doing some paranormal investigation in a location nobody's seen before.
Nice.
Or seen an investigation out of. We're looking for some local legends. I'm not really going to give too much information. You know, we'll have me and the rest of the crew on our show some night before we release everything, so we can't talk about it because that's how we do things on the show.
We're not having you on the show.
Right. We'll have, Mr. Wooliver and Sean and Nick and
no. But I'm excited for you guys to do that.
I know, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Already diving into some research on some of these different beasts and legends, so it's really cool. Mike's even helped me on a couple things already from places he knows. So it'll be cool.
Nobody believes in the Lake Erie Monster in Port Clinton.
No.
Nobody?
Nobody.
But do they believe in Bessie? Which is the same thing, but
no. We're practical country folk there.
Melonheads. Maybe melonheads. Maybe not melonheads. You'll have to find out, Barb.
I mean, I feel comfortable saying it because you talked about doing the Lake Erie Monster on here before. I'm not going into any other ones, but yeah.
It's something I've been interested in, but I've only know what I've heard like out of recent sightings or stories. So it's not like I've done a whole lot of research, but this project will be cool because I'll get to actually dive in and like read some articles. And
I think what you're going to see a lot is like it's either going to be like the snakes that are in the water. There's a lot of snakes in Lake Erie.
There are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they're big ones too.
Yeah.
Or like a sturgeon, not sturgeon, but like a
sturgeon.
Sturgeon. Yeah. So there's like something like that. Here. I'm not saying it's not, but I mean, I lived up there all my life pretty much.
Yeah.
Or at least till I was 18.
Right. Yeah. I just actually saw footage from, I think it was somewhere around India. It was a saltwater sturgeon.
Oh, those are huge, aren't they?
This thing was like 1,200 some pounds.
Uh-huh.
And when it surfaces, it's got bone on its back. Like it looks like it could very easily be
a dinosaur.
Like a dinosaur, yeah, basically.
Well, I used to catch river monsters. I think this guy would go fishing for them. Right? Is that the one?
Dude, yeah. That guy catches crazy fish.
That's crazy. I used to love that show.
Yeah, I think I've seen every episode. It scares me, but I still watch them all. Thanks, Eddie.
I'm sure you'll be missed, Eddie. I won't be there either because I got to work too.
What's up, Sage?
What's up, Mr. Sage? Got to meet that guy a couple weekends ago. He's super cool. Enjoyed investigating with him.
Shh.
What? I didn't say where we investigated.
Oh, yeah.
It was my house. We investigated my house.
Yes.
Yep.
It was really bad.
We all met at a
Cool to meet
turnpike
you at
exit.
Heisenberg's house.
We all met at a turnpike exit off of out in Youngstown area. But yeah,
That was fun.
so just wanted to do a show tonight, kind of just get back to the feel of it because we were off for a while.
And to show you guys the buttons. Buttons.
Hell yeah. Buttons. So we'll have those for sale at the Parapsychon at Mansfield Prison in next weekend, which is going to be a really cool event. A lot of Ghost Brothers, I think, are going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Adam and
Andrea Perrin will be there.
Andrea, our good friend Andrea Perrin, will be there. Super excited to see her.
I'm excited to meet her in real life.
Mike Rickseeker, a lot of people, and it's all hosted by our good friends from Tri-Seat Ghost Hunters.
Yeah.
And their entertainment group, and a lot of the proceeds are getting divided amongst different fundraising companies. So it'll be really cool. I believe one of them is an animal rescue. So,
nice.
That's near and dear to our hearts.
Right.
We love to do and be a part of. So, you can buy tickets at the door. I'm not sure. I think they're like $25 for a day pass.
I think so.
All the VIP events and ghost hunts and walks
that's like separate.
Those are all ticketed separate. Obviously more money because it gets you into everything. But either way, they're all sold out anyway. So you're basically coming to see us, right? I mean, you want to be there. You're going to pay all that money. You might as well just be there for us.
Yeah. So
come visit our table, buy a button, buy a shirt so we can make more.
Buy a Heisenberg sticker.
We'll have all our usual merch. Our new buttons will be released. Yep. So it'll be cool.
Buttons. There's like 100 of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
And don't forget, all the proceeds from all of our merchandise go towards more shirts and more merchandise. Because, God damn it, we can't pay for it out of our own pocket.
We broke.
Anymore. We set the limit.
I know we do, but then they'll be like, the company sends me an email and they're like, hey, we have this sale going on. And I'm like, what? I could get buttons? Okay.
Yeah, right.
Damn it.
Yeah. Goddamn Facebook and their stupid ads. Like, oh, trucker hats. Sure. Right. I think we got a few more of those left.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
So, all right, crypto heads. Well, thanks for chilling out with us and talking about whatever the hell we were talking about. I can't remember all the different conversations. I know at least 45 minutes of it was food.
And mayo. Yeah.
And mayonnaise. Delicious, creamy, tangy mayonnaise. Grab yourself a spoonful and just dive in. It's delicious.
Do you ever see where like people will take vanilla pudding and put it in a mayonnaise jar and eat it out of there and watch people's reactions?
What was that again?
I would flip out if I saw that. I saw somebody doing that.
Exactly. You rinse out a mayonnaise jar when you're done with it, and then you make vanilla pudding in it, and then you just sit there and eat it. So it looks like you're just eating spoonfuls of mayonnaise.
I've eaten spoonfuls of mayonnaise.
People like Heisenberg throw up.
Dude, I would run the other way.
This is how bad it is. Person. Like, I'll go get like the cheap ass like American cheese. I'll get out the mayo and get a little spoonful, spread it on the cheese, roll it up, and throw it in my mouth for a snack. I had to get him one more time. Bet you love that.
He's not going to Parapsychon because he's going to Hinsdale.
Oh, I mean, if you're not going to go to Parapsychon, then
he said eventually he'll make it.
Yeah, Hinsdale and Wildwood. Damn, that's a double header. Awesome.
Yeah, you get a discount when you do both in one weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have.
Are they that close?
Yeah, they're 20 minutes away from each other.
Oh, I didn't realize they were that close.
Yeah, so you do one, and then you do the other one the next night, and then whoever was at Hinsdale goes to Wildwood. Whoever was at Wildwood goes to Hinsdale. Yeah, they're 20 minutes apart from each other, and you get to spend the night at the locations, so you're not paying for a hotel or anything. Then, while you have some free time in the day in between, you go up to Buffalo and go to Paranormal Oddities. Perfect weekend.
I'd love to go check that store out.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And it just keeps getting better. Like, he just keeps adding stuff.
Yeah. And you got Tim Shaw always doing events there and stuff. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a happening place. So
It's really
Good
cool.
night, Tina. We love you. Love you, everybody. We're gonna sign off now. I think
Oh yeah, we should
we're
probably
over
do that.
time, but it's amazing how much energy we have when we just give ourselves a little bit more time to rejuvenate before we start.
Or
the show.
when you drink 32 ounces of coffee at 10 o'clock
True.
at night.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yep, that's true. But we will speak to you later, crypto heads. I will be working on a guest for next week. We'll get back to normal here, and
Maybe.
we love you guys. Have a good weekend, and we'll speak to you later. Denise,
Don't be an asshole.
don't be an asshole.
Please.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Mayonnaise.